I'm going to be showing you some of the devices that support the operation of our water recovery tank. This is the reset switch that you'll have to press each time you make a retrieval of projectiles. Once you lift the wand up out of the water, it senses that it has sucked in air into the pump system, and that is sensed by this line here that goes and tells this switch that, hey, I lost flow, shut the tank off. It does that automatically. It's supposed to do that. And then once that happens, you just simply reset the switch here, okay? This 5 amp circuit switch is for the, I'll call it the light circuits. It's small voltage circuits or small amp draw circuits. That basically feeds power down to the other end to the operations panel or the switch panel. And then the power is brought back to this end, and it either turns the machine on, turns the pump on by pulling this starter in, and at the same time it pulls that starter in, it turns the fan on as well. We use one of the legs of the starter to turn the fan on as well. This is the startup timer. No matter what happens when the tank is turned on, whether there's water in it or not, this is the timer that determines how long the tank runs with something wrong with it, let's say, okay? So this is adjustable. However, we adjust them so they run about 20 seconds no matter what happens. So that's the startup timer, I'll call it. This little device over here, it's a mounting pad for the automatic level control or water makeup. If you purchase this option, we slide a controller in there, and then there is a port we put in the top of the tank and wire in so that you hook your water supply to it, and it automatically refills and maintains the level of the tank. The white circuit breaker is for the heavier powers. This protects the pump and the fan and the exhaust fan, and this light 1 amp circuit breaker controls your water makeup. This is the 24-hour timer. The actual time of day is indicated by this little arrow. One of these little tabs is pushed to the outer diameter, and each one of those tabs equals 15 minutes. So as the timer comes around, you can see the minute hand here moving. As that comes around, this little arrow will line up with one of those little white things, and the switch in the other end is already on timer, so the tank will start up and it will run for 15 minutes. Once the 15 minutes are up, it will shut off and then start back up in 24 hours again.